Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Muftau Muhammad, and in this video we are going to look into Socrative assessment platform. So we can access Socrative in two ways. The first one is that you can download the application in Google Play Store, or you can access the website using any browser, for example like Google Chrome browser. So in this video we are going to make use of we are going to access the website using Chrome browser. So I will enter my Chrome browser now. So let's get a new tab, www. Okay, so because I've already visited the website before, so as a new visitor, what you should do is teacher sign up, right here. This is it, teacher sign up. So this is what you should do, teacher sign up. And actually here the password should be 8 characters long, and it should include an uppercase, a lowercase, a number, yes, 3 things, and a special character, yes, 4 things. This is actually a strong password. Once you have this format, it is going to be a very strong password. So now you need to understand one thing. I'm using a tablet now, a tab 12 tablet, so it is in landscape mode now. I like rotated the tab, but let me make it in a portrait rotation so that you will see something. So you see here, before I have some options here, up here. If you could remember, I had some options here, right? Some tabs here, but when I rotate my tablet, the options are gone, but they are not completely gone. Actually, they are here. This is where they are. So maybe if you are using a small phone to access Socrative, you can once you are in the website, you just click on here, and then you will see the different tabs that are available on the website. Because actually it is much better to navigate the website using when you rotate your tablet. Or if you are using computer, then that is a much better experience using computer. Once you are in the website, there are different tabs, right? There are different tabs. Right now I am in launch site, do you understand? Or launch tab, right? And we have library. This library actually is where you can create your test and quizzes. For example, now if you want to create a test, you have to click on library tab. This world facts quiz, any new account comes with this world fact quiz. So now how do I create a new quiz? Right, this is how we can add quiz button right there. We are going to click on that. So you have different options how to generate quizzes. Let us see an example. I'm going to click on blank quiz now. I need to give title to the quiz. Let's say computer hardware. Maybe I've just treated computer hardwares and I want to test students' knowledge, maybe whether they understood or not. So computer hardware quiz. So now you see we have titled our quiz. So the next thing here is you have to decide what type of questions do you want to set. You can add multiple choice question, you can add true or false, you can add short answers, or the mix of both type of questions, right? So for example, now let's start with multiple choice. Right, so you see you have multiple choice here. You are going to type your answer here. Here you are going to give a point. How many marks is it going to carry? You can delete this and write any number depending on what you want or the type of question that you are going to set. Since this is a multiple choice question, you have to select the correct answer. But before that, you will have to add at least 2 answers. So the answer here is A. So I'll just have to click on A. Yes, so A is the answer. The next thing you should do is to click on the icon by the right hand side. Yes, this icon, yes, which will enable you to save what you just did and move to the next question. And then there is an explanation if you like. Maybe if you want to give some explanation regarding the question, you can click on this. Maybe a tip that will help the student answer the question, right? Maybe if you are into apply questions, those questions that are very difficult to answer, you can upload images, right? And maybe ask question from the image that you upload. So it is right here, upload image. Let us upload an image now. So you see I have different images. Let me select my image, my picture. Once we click on a picture, then there is a button here. Yes, at the extreme end by the right hand side, you click on done. So you see the picture is here, right? So maybe you inserted a picture. Maybe you want the picture to clarify the question that you ask, right? So I think this is a very good way, because I've tried this and it worked. If you want to add another question, here are the options. You can decide to add another multiple choice, or true or false, or short answer question. So let me save and exit. Don't forget to save and exit. So you need to click on save and exit. So you see now I have saved and exit the quiz. So now my work is safe. Let me go back to add quiz again. So you see you can generate quiz using AI right here, or you can copy and paste the question. So, and here you can import the quiz from another user or from an Excel sheet. So let us try to import questions. Alright, so you see here I have my questions, some already prepared questions on WPS. So let me copy the questions, or some part of the questions. I'll select this and copy, and then go back to the Socrative platform. So you see I will click on copy and paste questions. So I'm going to click on that blank space, and then you see I will paste my questions. Click and hold and then paste, right? So now after I did that, I'm going to click on add, right? Add here, and then it is going to arrange the questions. Now it will number the questions and then arrange the options. You see it has already marked the correct answers for you, because this website is using AI. But what you should do is that you have to give marks to the questions, right? So because by default now all the questions are carrying 1 mark. So after you have finished editing, if you want to upload image, you do that, you do everything. Then what you should do next is save and exit. So what you should understand is that actually for this website, it offers free services and paid services, right? So for free services is a lifetime, they say it's a lifetime service that you don't have to pay anything, but there are some limitations. Actually, you can only create a maximum of 5 quizzes, yes, using the free mode. And then if you want to create more quizzes, you have to delete old quizzes and then create new ones. My strategy is that before I delete a quiz, right, I download it. You understand? Maybe in case I will need it later. I click on these 3 dots. These 3 dots here. It gives me an option to download. And once you click on download, then it automatically starts downloading. So now you have this quiz on your device, so you don't have to worry about deleting it, right? So don't worry about this pop-up. It's like you should just click on this to make it disappear. Okay, so another way of generating question is using AI. You can generate question using AI. Alright, so generating questions using AI is slightly different from the other ways of generating question in Socrative. The difference is that you just have to give a prompt to the AI, and the AI will generate the questions for you. So now here the AI requires some information to generate suitable questions for you depending on your needs, right? So these are the information that you have to carefully select, right, to give the AI information on the type of questions that you want. Here it is asking whether you want multiple choice questions, true or false, or short answer questions, or the mixture of all these, right? And then do you want the AI to generate explanations? Generate and social studies. So let's try this prompt. Outcome of, you click on generate and then wait for it to generate the questions. And if all the questions are okay for you, then you click add all questions. But first of all, you have to go through all the questions to make sure that all the questions are okay for you, right? For now, I think I am okay with all these questions because they are simple. The children can be able to understand this. So let me add all questions. So you see the questions are ready here. So now we save and exit. So now let us see how we are going to launch the quiz. We are going to go back to launch tab. So they are asking you, what do you want to launch? So what you are more interested in is the quiz. You then click on quiz. So they will then show you the quizzes that you have. Now let me just click on this computer hardware quiz. So I click on it. So now I have different options, and then we have this show question feedback. This show question feedback, this one right here, it means that when a student answer a question, it will show them a feedback of whether they have answered correctly or not. This is what it means. But actually I prefer not to on this, because it is a distraction to students, right? It is better for the students to see the final score, you understand, or to give them the feedback later after they have finished the test, rather than for them to be seeing feedback on every question that they answered. So now once we have finished all this, we are going to click on launch. So now the students on their tablet or their computers, they are going to visit Socrative student login, and this is going to be your room name. Yes, you as the teacher, this is going to be your room name. This particular one here, this one here is going to be your room. So you see, this is my room name, teacher 3747, right? So let us visit Socrative student login and see what you are going to see there. So you see Socrative student login. So you see it is here, Socrative student. Yes, so you see a student don't need to register anything. They only need room name. Yes, because they are just here to answer questions and go. They don't need anything. The teacher is the one to prepare the questions, but the student don't need anything but room name. So let me put on the distance 747, right? So once they have entered the room name, they are going to click on join. So you need to enter your name as a student. So let me enter my name. Let's say Muftahu Muhammad, right? So I then done. And once I do that, I will see the questions, right? So this is the question. I think it was only one question that I created. So if you create like 10 questions, the student will answer the question one by one. They will see each question separately on its own, right? So here once the student answer the question, so once they click on the right answer, then they can click on submit. So because it is one question though, so it is telling me that you have completed the current activity because it was only one question. So let me go back to the teacher and see how the teacher is going to view the work. So you see here already the students have already started answering. So this is how it's going to be, you see, and it will appear to you as the teacher to see whether the student has answered the question correctly or not. Alright, so once the students have finished answering the questions, now the teacher is going to finish the activity here, right here, finish activity. You have two options to export the results. I'm not sure if this service is available for free mode. You have to pay the site to use this particular feature. So actually the only way for free users is to go to export results here, export results. This is how you export results. Maybe click on download. It should start downloading automatically, so it has already downloaded. So you see, this is the problem we are having. If you open the results in normal WPS, it may not show anything, right? It may not show anything actually. Google Sheets. So I move on to here, indicate this folder icon. I select it, and then I select device storage. This is the result that we exported from Socrative. So I just click on it. So you see now I have my results here. This is the total score for the CA, this here, and then this is what that particular student scored, 3. So this is score in percentage, right? And this is score in terms of points. So you see, and these are the options or the questions, right? These are the questions, and then what the particular student selected on each question. So you see here, what remains here is to just for you to edit this Excel file. Yes, you need to edit it. Maybe you can remove the columns that you don't want, and then simply share it to the students. But you can use a more simpler way to you can just share this to your students, right?